guys, welcome back to the farm. Today I want to give you guys a quick little tour of the farm, the animals, the orchard, and everything we have going on here. So let's take a look. So again, this is the new fenced-in area that we put up about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and you can already see how much they've eaten. I mean, it's like a completely different space. Check back in the last couple videos, you'll see how much they've eaten this down. Hello. Look at this buck. Ain't he a beauty? I mean, he's a beautiful buck. Hi, ladies. Coco, Violet, MP, and BP. Up there is the blueberries. I'll show you these a little bit later. These are just 2 of the pots of blueberries. I want to show you guys something that I didn't even realize we had, because we've had these for like 8-9 years, and I just thought it was blueberries in here, but it is a bush cherry, and we have one on here. We have a few, and we have to plant this because I want to make sure that it's able to put out a lot of berries. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? Now I want to show you guys the pawpaws because I don't think a lot of people on YouTube are doing pawpaws. Not very many. We're probably one of the only ones. So, look at this pawpaw. I mean, sheesh. It's looking beautiful. This is the Shenandoah pawpaw. Make sure you guys go back and check out the other videos and follow the crop. I'm gonna give you a 360 view of it. So it's looking really, really nice. I mean, the leaves are huge. And something's been getting at it. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be doing fertilizing, and make sure if you guys have a bug problem, come and follow the channel, because in my next video I'll be showing you my solution to these bugs. Now here is pawpaw number 2, and it is also doing amazing. There's tons of leaves under here, just keeping them protected because right now they're getting eaten by bugs. I'm gonna come out here later on and spray these. Make sure you come back to the channel to see my debugging spray. So this is the second pawpaw. And the third pawpaw is right here. Big, beautiful leaves. And it's looking gorgeous. 2720 NC1 Asymmetrobola. Look at it. It's doing beautiful. And here is the rest of the orchard. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planted fruit trees. The rest are all mulberries. We have massive native mulberry trees here all over the property. I mean, they are littered everywhere. These 2 are mulberries. This one right here is a mulberry. The one behind it is also a mulberry. That is our all-star peach right here. This is our cherry that suffered some loss during the cold. It was unseasonably cold for a little while, so it lost some of its buds, but it is still alive because you can see there's some leaves growing right there. So again, all these right here, we have a full row of mulberries again. All these back here, they're all mulberries. I mean, we are swimming in mulberries. So, a lot of mulberry jam. Oh, it's a Honeycrisp apple. It's doing awesome. But I am going to come back and cut this bad boy out in the middle so that we can encourage growth on the side shoots and branches so that we can keep this not too tall. Want it to stay at a manageable height. I'll be doing that with all these fruit trees here in the orchard. I'll be cutting them all back, especially that middle growth. Again, here's all of the blueberries. They are absolutely loaded with blueberries, these bushes. And I have about 10 blueberry plants here. They are massively loaded with blueberries. Okay, now let's take a look at the lower garden bed that I have planted here. Now this is my second garden bed. I have it completely fenced in with this old doggy cage that I used to keep some of my animals in when they're young. So we just literally moved it and plopped it right here, and then I put a little bit of this green netting over because the birds were just swooping down and getting in. So I put it there, and now it's completely enclosed. I do have a little door that I can get in there, and you can see everything has grown so much since the last time. Let's go inside and have a look. So here is garden bed number 2, and look at how much these tomatoes have grown since the last time. I do have to weed a bit more because it's getting to that time where the weeds are getting uncontrollable, and I have to put a lot more wood chips down in this. However, they are doing really well. They're all super tall now, and these tomatoes are beautiful. I have to come in and put some stakes in because now they're tall enough for stakes. And once I get the stakes and the wood chips down, it'll be a lot better in here. Here are the onions. Look at how big these bad boys are. And right behind the onions are the watermelon. And they've also taken off beautifully as well. Look at how big they are. And they're gonna start running real soon and putting flowers out. I have a yellow one there. And so that's gonna be a yellow watermelon. And then these 2 over here are just regular red crimson sweets, I think is what it's called. Watermelon. So there's 3 of them. All right, you can see here I have some flowers growing on these tomatoes already. So by next week, we're gonna probably have some small tomatoes on there. And this is the only tomato that I staked, and you can see that it's already, well, some of the other ones actually. Okay. Look at how much nicer and bigger these fruit trees look now. This is a golden delicious apple, and it's awesome. We have some flowers on here, and webs from one of the bugs. The orchard is looking really beautiful. I love it. Turned out to be an amazing space. Now this mulberry tree had tons of mulberries, but then we had that cold snap and it lost a lot of them. However, look at how many mulberries are still on here. So the ones on the outside, on the end, outside branches, like these ones, they all died. But these ones, I mean, it is loaded with mulberries. So no shortage of mulberries. Up here I have the front garden, and I got this cute little sign at the store and I really love it, so I had to put it in the front garden. I have on the left some eggplants, and in the middle I have 2 rows of peppers, and then on the right I have 2 rows of cucumbers. Now some of them were damaged during the cold bit that we did go through a couple weeks ago, but they're recovering. The peppers already have some baby peppers on them, and the flowers are about to open on some, so they're looking really, really well. And then I do have 2 random tomatoes up here as well, even though the rest of the tomatoes are in the second garden patch. And here I also have some strawberries are actually on here already, so they're doing really well as well. So the weeds pop out pretty easily once you have the wood chips down, so that's also a plus of having the mulch, because they don't really go into the ground too deep. So I'm just going to weed a bit of this garden while I go, because it's easier to just weed it as you see them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The peppers are doing really well. The cucumbers are just popping in because some of them were damaged. But everything else is doing really well. I'm excited about the strawberries though. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to this garden adventure, this little tour. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my progress here, and check out what we're doing on the channel, because we always have something going on here. Make sure you come back, and I'll see you next time.